Doc Rivers talked about that very thing this morning with us. Here's a steal as Andre Miller tries to take it coast to coast. Snuffed by McGrady. And the Magic bring it back.
Well, that was a great play by McGrady. Backing up, and making him go in the air first.
Nene on the rebound. Gets the outlet to Barry. Miller down the lane. And an offensive foul on Andre Miller.
Tracy McGrady, if he puts his mind to it, could be an all-defensive basketball player. He doesn't do it every night, but that's a great read. He's on one of the quicker guards. He backed up. He moved his feet and then made a great block.
Timeout with 5:02 left in the first. The Magic up by 2. Andre Miller, who picked up his second foul for Denver.
If he's 5'5", Tolbert's 6'11".
I wasn't at hair.
I know one thing. I'll say this. I think I could post Boykins. De Klerk underneath stays with it. A pass to Barry, poked away and stolen by McGrady. Tracy McGrady on the breakout. That's 4 points for McGrady in the game. McGrady a moment ago making the defensive play.
The steals are all about anticipation and anticipating where the pass is going to go. And he was down low, anticipated, got a hand on it, and he was off to the races.
About 2 minutes left in the quarter. Still a lead by Orlando, and it's a 3 bagged by McGrady. And Tracy McGrady has given the Orlando Magic their biggest lead at 9. That's a pass up court deflected, and the Magic with another steal. And McGrady with another 3.
When he's feeling it, you got to locate him, especially when he has the ball in his hands on the fast break, and pick him up.
10 points already off the front of the rim. So the Orlando Magic, with 7 straight losses coming into this game, needing a win to start their 5-game road trip, have the lead after 1. They're following the lead of Tracy McGrady so far.
Well, he's been doing it for him offensively and defensively. I'm sure he wants to get a win as badly as anybody. The pull-up threes, the pull-up jump shots right now, all working. But sooner or later, somebody else is going to have to step up for Orlando if they want to win a game on the road.
It's impossible.
Boykins guarding Lou. We've played almost 3 minutes here in the second quarter. Alley-oop. And McGrady guides it in on the feed from Gooden. Tracy McGrady with a dozen.
I think Tracy's leg is bothering him. He didn't have a lot of lift or explosion on that catch. Boy, that move.
Just get a block and get it back?
Yeah.
Boykins has 4 points in the game. McGrady from outside. Howard the long rebound.
You notice McGrady shoots a lot without taking a dribble? Because if he knows if he puts it on the floor.
Again a lob to McGrady, and this time he couldn't get it down.
They're coming. Every time he puts it on the floor, they're coming.
Boykins pulls up. Well, that's a lot what you've been talking about.
Little communication right here. Yeah, Drew, they throw it to you, just throw it up to me, and I'll make sure I finish it. Not the usual Tracy McGrady thunder finish, but nonetheless counts for 2.
I think when we come back, we should talk about Denver's shooting coach.
Come on.
Shots. I don't know how Denver can score. It's when Orlando does a crazy thing or a turnover or a bad shot.
Tracy McGrady right down the pipe as he nailed it over Andre Miller. Just about halfway through the second quarter. The Orlando lead is 5. This is McGrady. Muscles the shot up and in. He was almost tied up on the way up with that one. Anthony couldn't put him away, though, and here comes McGrady. Pulling up for 3. Tracy McGrady.
I'm going to tell you, I don't think Tracy's going to lose this game. I think he has got a mission right now that 1-7 is over. They're going out on this road trip. They're going to get back on the right track. His face, his body language.
Well, look at the defense. They got people running away from him. Maybe he should turn around so they can see it says McGrady on his back.
All I know is thank goodness for Tracy McGrady.
8 for 12. Rest of the team shooting 36%. I think I tried to get him about 30-35 shots tonight.
Boykins is on the line as a result of a foul on Tyronn Lue, his second. John Barry returns. Carmelo Anthony getting his first rest.
Now, if you took McGrady off the court, what would be the rest of the players be?
Your feed by Nene. I mean, he caught it. Split second.
There's Ron Lou to McGrady. He had some elevation on that one.
He should touch the ball a lot more than he's touching it.
McGrady just sneaks behind the defense there. He's saying Camby out there to double team, and right here, I still don't see how you lose that guy. How do you lose him?
Denver has come back to within 3. McGrady again over Miller. He's got it stuck on automatic. 23 for McGrady.
Miller right in stride.
I talked to Andre. He loves playing with Boykins. He likes playing the off guard with Boykins. And this is just an example. He was a wing player there and finished
out to a 10-2 lead to start the game.
Got to watch for the pull-up 3. Dribble right into that line with about 2 seconds left. Pull up on you.
3 seconds. There it is on Anthony right there. Oh. The 4th 3 of the game for Tracy McGrady with 0.8 of a second left. Barry got behind the defense and a goaltend on the McGrady block.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? 3 times that's happened. Wow. Way to be heads up, guys.
Tracy McGrady with 28 points at the half. He had 18 in the second quarter. Carmelo Anthony scored 9 points in the first half for the Denver Nuggets. Good to halt its 7-game losing streak. As Lou split the double team, the pass loose. McGrady didn't beat the shot clock.
Shot clock violation. No basket.
Tracy McGrady, who hasn't missed many tonight, in fact hasn't had many shots in this third quarter. Looking for the tie or the lead. Miller the rebound. Back to the hoop, and the game is tied. The Nuggets have climbed the mountain. McGrady silences the crowd. Tracy McGrady with 30.
If he wants to get a shot off, he's got to shoot it when he catches it.
Before he dribbles it.
If he dribbles it, they're coming.
They've been down by as many as 11. Barry a little light with that one. Pachulia going to the hoop. Zaza on the miss, but McGrady is there to clean up. He's got an offensive rebound too. Juan Howard back to Bogans. He launches a 3. Tipped out by Gooden to McGrady.
It's got to go in.
And McGrady, he hits a 3. He's got 35 points in the game. Gooden. And the rebound to McGrady. Man, Tracy McGrady, what a night. 37 for McGrady. A new season high. Tracy McGrady on the move against Camby. Camby got a piece, but a foul called on Camby. McGrady gets to the line for the first time tonight.
33 shots, first time their free throw line. 23 shots, first time their free throw line. Right now, Orlando, after watching them tonight, they need another playmaker on the basketball court. Tyronn Lue is not a point guard playmaker. He is a scorer, shooter at the point guard position. They're just asking Tracy McGrady to do too much. I think if they would get a point guard playmaker, a guy that could run the team, push Tyronn Lue back to the bench, I think it'd be different. Tonight, you got Miller and Boykins at 43 points, and Lou and Williams at 15 points. And Miller and Boykins has been leading the team and balancing off McGrady's performance for Orlando.
11 a number of times in this game. Orlando jumped out of the gate 10-2. McGrady for 3. Wow. That's his 6th three-pointer tonight.
That guy's sick.
42 points for McGrady. And Coach Jeff Bizdelek, before the game, he sort of had a premonition. He thought McGrady would have a big one tonight.
Yesterday, someone came up to me and said, we just read on the internet that Tracy McGrady is probable for tonight's game. And my response was, and I think it's so true, yeah, he's probable for 40, questionable for 50. And that's how I view it. Tracy is a superstar, one of the elite, very elite players in this league, and poses a great problem anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he's been shooting it very well tonight. There you see McGrady. Anthony is on the free throw line. Now, Coach,
Yes, sir.
George Gervin.
Only a couple years, but he was good.
Yep. Tracy McGrady trying to shake free. Over Elson, he hits his 7th three-pointer of the night. That's 45 for McGrady, and he's 7 for 9 from three-point country.
Let him get him by 2s, not by 3s.
Here's another 3 attempt. Oh, yeah, 48 for McGrady.
Okay, forget that.
8 for 10.
I wouldn't let him shoot anymore. I'm sorry. He would not shoot anymore, period. Tackle that man, somebody.
Jim, I watched it last year. Tracy McGrady against the Milwaukee Bucks scored this, did this to us 3 or 4 times. I remember him watching one film where he got 48, hit 7 threes. Watched the film, and I went to my staff. I said, well, how do you cover him? Now that you watched the film, how do you cover him? We still didn't know how to cover him. I mean, what he does out there is very difficult to figure out a defensive scheme.
That foul was on Keith Bogans, his 6th. He pushes it back to a 6-point lead. That's
Go get
just
him.
Possessions. Here's McGrady off the drive this time. Yep, and a foul. Tracy McGrady has got 50.
Personal foul, Carmelo Anthony, his 3rd.
So that ties Rashard Lewis for the NBA high, and as he goes to the line, he's got a chance to better that.
That's just a smart player right there. Knowing they're going to press him right at the 3-point line, blows by Carmelo Anthony to finish, and a chance for the conventional 3.
51 for McGrady. McGrady has it. There's 2 seconds difference. McGrady guarded by Boykins.
He's going to shoot right over him.
McGrady gives to Gaines, gets it back for 3. Denver the rebound with 6 seconds. Boykin ahead of the pack. He's got the layup, and that's your ball game. Tracy McGrady, oh, how he pulled the wagon tonight. But it's going to look like just not quite enough.
I was a little surprised right here. He just didn't take a couple dribbles and rise up over him. But Boykin's quick. Andre Miller comes over. Reese Gaines didn't want anything to do with that shot. A tough jumper. You know, they had enough time that if they wanted to, they could have got a quick 2.
Right.
And then fouled. But they decided to go for the 3. The 50 from McGrady is going to come up just a little bit short.
Well, he may not, but he almost did.
That was at the 4-minute mark.
Andre Miller adding the finishing touches on what will be the 8th straight loss for Orlando. 26 points for Miller.
A good win for the Denver Nuggets. 5 and 4. They've gotten off to a very good start. A lot of things here could grow and go in a good way.
So it has come to an end. The shot by Lou won't count. Denver wins it 106-101. Stay tuned for SportsCenter coming up next. For Tom Tolbert, George Carl, and our entire ESPN crew, we looked in on an exciting game tonight. Tracy McGrady poured in 51, but Denver got the win. This is Jim Durham saying so long. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.